Dusty in Japan の前回までのあらすじ。
Throughout the trip, we had to constantly wear masks because of the coronavirus. Please be praying for China and all of Asia as the coronavirus is growing and expanding, and flights are being canceled, and people are getting sick, and there has been a number of deaths, mainly in China. Yes, please continue to pray for China.
ほら、これ何？やめて。じゃあ、ジョジョくん、始めましょうか。
はい、どうぞ。
皆さん、こんにちは。2月のビデオへようこそ。
So February was pretty mellow for the most part. Not a whole lot happened, but I returned to Japan from Thailand on the 2nd of February, and I had returned back to school the next day. The past few weeks at school have been fairly busy, just doing some extra studying with my teacher, and also I had a speech that I was getting prepared for, and so I did a speech in front of the entire school, which was really nerve-wracking and scary, but it was fun at the same time. I had fun preparing it, and I talked about rodeo, since the majority of my life I did rodeo. So that was fun, and it just made life a little bit busier with school and classes and learning the language, but all of that was really good and really helpful, and I feel like the Lord is working in that with my language and helping me to improve in that. I'm continuing to do Bible study with Min Sin-san from East Asia, and we are actually reading through Mark. We have been meeting up to 3 times a week just after class, and so that has been pretty cool, and just reading through Mark together and then helping her to understand the Bible and what it says. If she has questions, we're reading it in English, and so also a prayer request with that would be, please pray that the Lord would provide another sister or even another brother to join during that time. Also, please continue to pray for that interest in Jesus to continue. I think a highlight for February was going to Ogaki Christian Church and seeing some brothers and sisters that I hadn't seen for a long time, and meeting a young believer named Kai. I was able to get his contact information, and we were actually able to meet during a holiday. We were hanging out, and he had expressed interest in studying the Bible, and that is another prayer request. Please pray for this brother, Kai, from Ogaki Christian Church, and that his interest in studying the Bible and being discipled and making disciples would spark in his heart, and that him and I would be able to get together on a more consistent basis. Actually, another small highlight was we had some snow for about 1 day in February, and it was actually pretty fun to see that for the first time in Japan. Please continue to pray against the coronavirus, and specifically the fear that it's bringing to people's hearts. It says many times in the Bible that we should not fear. As believers in Christ, as believers in God, we don't need to fear. And so with this coronavirus, yes, it is a little scary, and it's sad that people are getting sick, and there has been just a large number of deaths. But when people fear, it doesn't do any good for anybody. And so please, I want to encourage you to have faith and to not fear about the coronavirus, but have faith and pray. And that wraps up this video. 皆さん見てくれてありがとうございます。And I will see you on the next video. じゃあまたね。